I see a couple of things happening. I see more breaches. I see increased pressure on service providers to provide the necessary mechanisms to keep data secure. I think it's going to be the number one discussion point in many agreements between advertisers and their vendors. And I think there is a distinct possibility that legislation is going to be introduced in 2012. Whether it's passed or not is another story, but I do think we're going to see more and more legislation both at the federal and the state level.
Looking ahead to 2012, I think we can expect to see a privacy law implemented on the federal level. As it currently stands, there are several bills pending in both the House and the Senate, so it's likely that at least one of them will pass into law.
You're absolutely going to see some new players. There are going to be some new important players. It's always very difficult to predict, who those players will be. But what I would absolutely predict is that some of the major players now in e-commerce, some of the major banks, some of the major networks are going to be critically important to the development of mobile commerce. Consumers feel comfortable with them.
We're concentrating on trying to build in features that will make mobile commerce more convenient, safer, maybe more fun than other kinds of transactions. We'll have alerts to consumers so you know what's happening with your account, offers that are targeted to you, the kinds of things that make mobile commerce exciting.
Hopefully there'll be a little more clarity with regard to geolocation and collecting of personally identifiable information. The regulatory scheme hopefully will be able to keep up with the changing technology, because it would be terrific to know that you can go out there with your marketers and serve up a coupon or a deal or a co-promotion while someone walks down the street with their mobile device, and they're able to get that push notification to them on their mobile device. But at the same time, you have to capture certain information in order to do that, and you want to make sure that's not violating anyone's rights. So being able to do that and being sure that the law is keeping up with what you're doing will hopefully be resolved at some point next year.